Hey guys, it's KJ48. Welcome back to Tips, Tricks, and Tutorials. This is episode 2, and we're going to be playing Civilization 5. This is going to be a tutorial on settlers, specifically how to get them and urge you to protect them. Okay, you're going to have many different ways to get settlers in this game. The first settler you're probably going to get is through your policies tree. When you get your first policy, you're going to want to go for liberty. And then when you get your second policy, you're going to want to go for collective rule. Not only does it give you a free settler, but it speeds the training of settlers by 50% in the capital. That's huge. Getting out that early settler is very important, but also the fact of the matter is anytime you train a settler, it halts your growth. Now right here you'll see it'll take 14 turns until a new citizen is born. If I go to train a settler right now, that will go to 0. It'll go to stagnation. Your cities will not grow while training settlers. That's why I like to get my first settler through the Liberty tree. It gets you a settler out early, gets that first city down and growing, and you don't have to halt the growth on your capital city. Now the second settler you're going to get in the game is going to depend on how much growth you want in your capital. I chose in this one to wait for money. Basically the next two settlers you're going to get is going to be production from your actual capital and/or gold. Okay, and a little side note here, I understand that 500 gold is a lot of money at this point in the game. There are ways to get it though, and I will go over that in a future video, so keep a lookout for that. Now you can buy a settler for 500 gold, and I suggest you do so, especially early in the game. I think that spending that 500 gold is much more useful than taking up the production and growth of the city, especially early in the game. Honestly, I buy settlers throughout the entire game, but I think it's very key to get those first 3 cities up as early as possible. Never ever send your settlers out unprotected. As you can see right here, I want to settle down here. I got these barbarians right in the way. Those barbarians I see and I know about, but I'm telling you right now, there's a ton of barbarians lurking in the shadows around your borders. Oh, here's another camp. Oh, look, this worker right here. I automated this worker as a little side note. He's going to walk right into that barbarian camp. Never automate your workers early in the game. Little side note. Nothing to do with settlers, but I figure I'd give you a little tip. He will run right into those barbarians. As a matter of fact, I'll probably lose that worker. Anyway, never send your workers, or especially send your settlers out without protection. Now, it doesn't take a lot to protect a settler. One melee unit, or even an archer, can take care of a settler. You can stack one melee unit and one non-melee unit on the same tile. So, as you can see right here, these barbarians are here. Even if you were going up here, if you want to settle a city here, if you wanted to settle a city here, always assume there's a barbarian lurking in the shadows. Losing a settler at this point in the game can cripple the early game growth you're looking for. Again, I will say this again, never ever send your settler out without at least one warrior or archer or spearman guarding him. You'll thank me. Okay guys, so to recap, let's go through the checklist. Always remember that training settlers stops a city's growth. Take the free settler from collective rule in the Liberty tree. Buy your next settler for 500 gold. Always, always, always protect your settlers at all times. Alright guys, I hope you found that somewhat informative and useful. That's going to be it for episode 2. We'll see you next time for episode 3. Till then, take it easy.